Hi there, ladies. This is Jules. I completed my clothespin project that I was honored to do for my giveaway winner, Miss Maryjane. And I celebrated 1 year on YouTube in December, and I did a giveaway, and she won. And one of the things is, one of the gifts that she won is to choose one of the kits that I have on my blog for sale. And I still have them both. I have the clothespin kit and I have the wall hanging kit. And she chose the clothespin kit, and she asked me to alter it for her. It was one thing that I was hoping that she would let me do, because I wanted to create something for her, being the winner of that giveaway. So thank you, Maryjane, for letting me do that. I really appreciate it. So this took me probably about 4 or 5 days to do. Had a really rough time during those days with my back and everything, and the fibromyalgia and stuff. Just not a good couple days in there. But so it took me a little bit longer than I would have liked. I've made several of these before, and I have those videos up. Gosh, they're up in my channel somewhere, but they're from last year, like, I don't know, June or July or something. So what I decided to do is use Graphic 45, of course, because it's like some of the best paper, vintage paper out there, and there's nothing like Graphic 45. So I used a couple of different papers here. The background of the clothespin, the paperback back here, this one here, is from the Fashionista collection. I believe it's in Vogue, because the other side is all the little ladies, like little pictures of images of little small ladies. I use it on this side too, but let me explain this side first. And so I did that for the background. Before adhering the paper, I did use Distress ink and dingied it up and made it just grungy looking, and stained a little bit here, and added some music sheet notes on the backs, like on the inside part and right here. And this is just my little made by thing. The one that I normally use was too big, so I just did a punch out. So in there's the music sheet notes, and I used some of my Mod Podge that I put some Pearlex in, some gold Pearlex, so it gave it more of that vintage yellowing look. And then I used half a doily in there. I don't know if you can see that. I have some detailed pictures on my blog if you guys are interested in looking at that. And so I used some Tim Holtz photo corners, and using my emery board, one of my roughest ones, I scratched it up a lot more. I have to stand up, sorry. So what I did here is I used a Sizzix die cut, which I think it's called something flourishes, whatever. And I cut it out of grunge board. Flourishes tend to cut better with a grunge board, so I used grunge board, and I covered it with some of the steampunk debutante paper, which is this orangish piece here, back here, that all the swirls you see here. And then I used a piece of the floral part, and I cut that out. So I did like some fussy cutting with the little leaves and stuff. So I set that on top of it, added some flapper chick type feathers, and I tied a bow with some of my burgundy lace, and I adhered it upside down. So the bows were coming out from the bottom here. You can see a piece there, and the other piece is back there. And then these kind of come up. And then I cut out some of the flowers, the roses, from that paper, and I set them behind. I cut 3 of them out, 2 small ones and 1 big one. So the big one is sitting underneath this I Am Roses flower, and the 2 smaller ones are sitting behind the red ones there. And then the stems from these flowers, I just coiled it up and added it here to this, the same, well, to next to the flower it belonged to. A stick pin that was given to me. I believe Miss Leonie had given that to me. And some leaves that I had. There's 1 leaf there, and the other leaf is right here. So those are the layers on this side. I used some of my lace, and then a ribbon that had some of these little jewels hanging off of it. And then, I like this part, I cut out the face of this chickie here from the Steampunk collection. And it's the piece that has a bunch of different framed pictures and stuff. It's a really cool piece. I don't know if I have it. Maybe I can just show it to you real quick if I have it sitting here. Actually, I don't have it sitting here, but I'm gonna do, I have another video. Yeah, here's some of it. I have another video that I recorded myself making it. I'm sorry you guys can't see it. Just give me a sec so I can pull it out. So I used my other camera and I recorded myself making this, the clothespin. And I forgot a couple pieces, but I did want to show you guys, kind of introduce it and talk you through this part. And because this camera too shows a lot better. But this paper, this sheet that has these girls on it is where she came from. And I cut her out and I added in some jewel or some charmer spacers, which is what, oops, sorry, these are. And then added little blings all the way around her. And I set these little things in the centers of the sprockets and gears that's in her hair. Let's see if you guys can see this here. Can you see that? So the gears and sprockets. So this kind of looks like a little gear itself and a flower. So kind of, it's a twofold thing. There's a lot of glimmer mist on this too. On the entire piece. You can see it on the ribbon there. On the paper, on the swirls, even on the feathers, on the lace, a little bit on the lace, flowers. So there's that piece. So that's one of my favorite ones. And then I had a little package of what is it called? Keys and keyholes from the paper studio. And they were brads, and I just took the brad part off, the little poker things in the back, and then I just used my pliers and smushed it up and scratched it up and like dented it. So those little dent marks on there. I don't know if you guys saw that. I wanted to give it a distressed look, so that's what I did with that. And then the other side, I like the chain that some girls wear chains around their waists, and it just gives this really nice, sexy, feminine look. And that's what this reminded me of, and I wanted to do this. This is a recycled necklace that I have, that I had, and I just pulled it out because the colors matched great with it, and I wanted to incorporate it in this project. So here's the crystal beads in the front, and then the chain kind of hangs from the side there. It's so pretty. It's really like sexy too. So I have a Tim Holtz trinket pin hanging from it. It says stuff on it, and then a feather charm, and the 4 beads there, and the chain comes down longer on this side, and then there's a heart charm. I just think it looks really cute. So in macro, I want to show you here the very front part. So I used a 7 Gypsies gears and what is it called? Industrial gears. Added a bling to the very center of it. Laid some music sheet in the back right there. And this is a book plate that I got at a local scrapbook store that closed. Some of the chain from the necklace, and I just used some glossy accents, and I just draped it around the frame. The word inspire is on an adage ticket. I just flipped to the back side because I just had it handy, and used a rub-on of the word inspire, and then sprayed it with glimmer mist. You can see a lot of the shimmer in there. And so some of the music sheet notes there. And then the little key, this little key brad that goes with the lock on the other side. And I just clipped off the brad part, and then used the same pliers I just smushed it with it, let the teeth that's in it, just scratch it up and bend it and dent it and stuff. And I had some jeans that this popped off of. I don't even know where it was, like a back pocket or something. It's some Eddie Bauer pants, and I just added it to the corner part here, and some of my lace on the side. I cut out some of the butterflies that was in this collection, and from this sheet, you can see the other side is missing because that's what I used. See the very top part here? That's the florals and leaves and stuff that I cut out for on top of the swirls here at this piece. So I cut out some of the butterflies, added bling to the wings, bling to the body, bling on this the background, some spotted feathers, some sequin, and some handmade flowers. These three are handmade flowers. This was a gift, and this is an I Am Roses, and a leaf, a handmade leaf that I cut out from a petaloo flower. Another Tim Holtz corner, photo corner, and my lace here on the side. Then I decided to get this from another graphic 45 paper and took Maryjane's initials out and distressed around it and inked it, stained the letters, and then used glossy accent to give it that shine, and it's stiff so it won't pop off or tear. So the chain I did, I laid it in here, and then I put some glossy accents along the chain itself, and it just stuck. Ow. So I think I got everything there, but there's so much glitter mist on it. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna edit the other video and it'll take you into me making it. So I hope that you like it, Maryjane. It was really fun doing it. I almost want to keep it myself, but I'm not gonna. I will be sending it out to you in a couple of days, and I just really hope that you like it, and that I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. So thank you, and thanks you guys for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Jules signing out of the Jewel Box. Bye, guys.